Your campus, your news, all the time. From the Showman Studio, here is the Husky Update.
Welcome to this special edition of the Husky Update regarding Hurricane Irma. I'm Sky Walker, reporting from the NUTV newsroom. Less than a month after Hurricane Harvey battered Texas, Category 5 Hurricane Irma moved its way through the Caribbean and eventually onto Florida. Our reporter, Andrea, is currently on co-op in Tampa Bay, Florida, where she was able to safely report what it was like living through the storm.
This is the view from my friend's apartment. It was really windy and I thought the streetlight was going to fall. There was a blue flashing light from a loose electrical wire and really loud bangs every so often. The lights went out a couple of times until downtown went completely dark.
The sounds you're hearing now are sounds from the actual storm in Tampa. Andrea was lucky, telling us that in her area only a few trees went down, and her building had a generator, so she was not affected by any power outages. Northeastern University has told us that they have plans in place to help all their students traveling and on co-op for when events like this happen. In a university statement, they said, "We worked proactively and directly with students who were on co-op and were in the projected path of the hurricane to coordinate relocation and shelter arrangements to ensure their safety." Finally, we were able to sit down with Kelsey Powers, a third-year student on campus who is from the Fort Lauderdale area. Kelsey explains her family's experiences during Hurricane Irma. The pictures you will see were taken by her friends and family, both in southern Florida as well as the British Virgin Islands.
My family lives in Boca Raton, Florida, which is on the southeast coast, about an hour north of Miami. My mom actually works at a hospital in Fort Lauderdale, and she was assigned to be on the hurricane rideout team. So she had to go into work Friday night before the storm hit and stay there the entire weekend. She had to bring food for herself and a sleeping bag. She was very safe because she was in a hospital, and which is designed to be reinforced for winds and rain. My dad was at our home with my dog. He put up hurricane shutters. He went and got water and gas for our generator. So he was doing a lot of preparation in the days before the storm hit. There was a loss of power. I don't think they've had power since, I want to say, Saturday night or very early Sunday morning. They still don't have power now. There were trees down, fences down. There is a lot of erosion on the beaches in my city, but nothing too permanent, no damage that is very intense. I don't believe there was any loss of life in my immediate area. So thankfully we were spared the brunt of the storm.
Have you been in touch with your parents since the storm?
I have been calling my parents pretty frequently. For the first 2 days after the storm, they didn't have any kind of internet or data connection. So I was actually relaying updates to them from our city government. I told them that there was a curfew. They didn't know until I told them. And which grocery stores are open, which streets have damage or down trees that they wouldn't be able to go down. So I actually was helping out a lot remotely in that aspect.
That is all the time we have today. Our best wishes go out to all those affected by the recent hurricanes. For all of us at the Husky Update, we thank you for watching and have a good night.